All right, folks, this is going to be a little test and a complaint. This is going to be a question. I'm going to do this video as a test question for all you crypto folks like Charles Hoskins and Willick Velbutrin, that Russian kid. Now, here's my question. Now, don't get me wrong. I love crypto. I love to play with it. And it could theoretically solve huge money problems that the world has with the overprinting of money and stuff like that. But here's my question for you. What makes you think that the United States government is going to allow crypto to be anything more than a novelty when they have spent the last 100 years making the dollar the world reserve currency, backed by the full force of the United States military? Anytime that crypto gets any type of threatening to the U.S. dollar, we're going to see them shut it down. They'll do just like they did with gold back in, I think it was Roosevelt, when he made it illegal to hold bullion. You know, couldn't hold any gold, coins, or bullion. They'll do the same thing the very moment that cryptocurrencies start to threaten the dollar. And this will probably come to effect about the time the Federal Reserve comes out with their own USDC. Well, it's a digital currency using a blockchain technology, but it will be solely controlled by the Federal Reserve. When the Federal Reserve comes out with their digital currency, you can look for them to start attacking the other digital currencies like Bitcoin and stuff like that. They'll call it, oh, that's not real currency, or it's threatening to the dollar, and they will make it illegal, just like China did. If you don't think that's a fact, maybe you should pull out your history book and look what our crooked government has done. The U.S. Digital coin is what they'll probably call it. The digital dollar issued by the Federal Reserve will have the same exact problem that our current dollar has, which is they can create the stuff out of thin air. So it will be a digital currency, but it won't be a cryptocurrency. And the attack has already started with the infrastructure bill, where they are basically getting rid of your Fourth Amendment. You have the right to be private, in your personal effects and papers. So, they've used COVID over the past year to get rid of the First Amendment. They've got rid of the Fourth Amendment. So, all the liberties and rights have been suspended because of a little bug, and because everybody needs safety and security. I think it was Benjamin Franklin that penned the term. Anybody willing to give up their freedoms for safety or security deserves neither liberty or safety. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Oh, and another word of warning, Dell computers. 3 weeks I've been waiting for a part from Dell. Now, this is a brand spanking new computer. Dell had the nerve to tell me they couldn't get a simple NVMe M.2 drive for my computer to replace the part. It was, it's only a few months old, and the drive went bad. Anyway, I could go on Tiger Direct and order one of these overnight, but Dell couldn't get one for 3 weeks. Let me tell you this. When Dell support tells you something like that, it's a lie. Their customer support is all outsourced. The computers come from Mexico. It's no longer a U.S. company. Michael Dell, kiss my butt. So normally I wouldn't buy a desk computer, but this was like a donation to the kennel, and beggars can't be choosy. Normally on a desk computer I'd build my own, and that way it's instant service, you know. The only time I buy computers is when they're laptops. I can't quite build one of those. But if it was true that Dell couldn't get these things, they'd had to shut down their entire production line. And you didn't see, that would have been national news. Oh, Dell can't ship anybody any new computers because we can't get hard drives. Anyway, that's my test. I'm going to upload this if it works out good and the audio works good. Like I say, I just got through having to reload everything on the computer, so I spent the last 2 days reloading everything on this little drive, and which is now in the computer. So we'll see how this comes out, and if this is good, I will be on my other channel doing doggy videos.